Hello, my dear friend. Wherever you are listening from, I want you to take a deep breath and smile. Life is a journey, and every ordinary day holds extraordinary beauty, if we just listen. In today's episode, let me take you into the little details of a simple day, and perhaps you will find a piece of your own life in it too. We all have our routines. Some of us wake up early, others stay up late. But behind every routine, there's a story, a rhythm that defines who we are and how we move through our world. Let me share with you how a regular day unfolds in my life. Episode 1: Waking Up with Purpose. It all starts with the sound of my alarm clock. Beep, beep, beep. It's 6:30 in the morning. I slowly open my eyes, feeling a mix of sleep and hope. The world outside is still quiet, and the light of the early sun gently peeks through my curtains. I lie in bed for a few seconds, just breathing. I think about the day ahead, what I want to achieve, who I might meet, and how I want to feel. I reach for my phone, but not to check messages. Instead, I open a meditation app. Just 5 minutes of calm breathing. In and out. Slowly. Peacefully. After that, I stretch my arms and legs. I whisper to myself, "It's a new day, and I am ready." These simple words give me strength. I push off the blanket, step onto the floor, and walk to the window. The sky is still painted with early pink and blue. It's beautiful. I go to the bathroom and wash my face. The cold water wakes me up completely. I brush my teeth while humming a song I love. Then I take a quick shower. The warm water relaxes me, and I begin to feel fully awake and fresh. In the kitchen, I prepare a simple breakfast: 2 eggs, a piece of toast, and a cup of tea. I sit at the table and eat slowly. Sometimes I read a page of a book, sometimes I just sit in silence. This is my quiet moment before the world becomes noisy. At 7:30, I get dressed. I usually wear something simple and comfortable. Today, I choose jeans and a light blue shirt. I pack my bag with everything I need: my notebook, pens, water bottle, and a small snack. Before leaving, I check the mirror. Not just for how I look, but also to check in with myself. I ask, "How do you feel today?" If the answer is nervous or tired, I say something kind to myself. "You've got this," I whisper. "You are doing your best." At 8 o'clock, I leave the house. The air is fresh, birds are singing, people are starting their day. Some are walking quickly, others slowly. I walk to the bus stop and wait. There's an old man standing next to me. He smiles, and I smile back. Simple moments like this one make the day feel lighter. The bus arrives. I get on and find a seat by the window. As the bus moves through the city, I watch life happening outside. Shops opening, kids with backpacks, coffee shops full of sleepy people. I think about my goals. What do I want to learn today? What can I give to the people I meet? Suddenly, a familiar voice says, "Hey." "Good morning." I turn and see my friend Emma. She takes the seat next to me. We talk about our plans, about the weather, about a funny video she watched last night. It's these little conversations that make mornings brighter. At 8:45, we reach our stop. We get off and walk together. "Have a great day," she says. "You too," I reply. And then we go our separate ways. As I enter the school building, I feel ready. I've had a calm morning. I've spoken to kind people. I've taken care of my mind and body. Now I'm prepared to face whatever the day brings. And that is how my day begins. Episode 2. At School. Lessons, laughs, and little moments. It's 9 a.m., and I'm sitting at my desk in the classroom. The bell rings, and our teacher walks in. She's wearing a green scarf today and carrying a big stack of papers. "Good morning, everyone," she says cheerfully. We all respond with sleepy voices. "Good morning, Miss Anna." The first class is English. It's my favorite subject. Today we're learning about past tenses and writing short stories. Miss Anna writes examples on the board and explains them with simple words. She always gives funny examples, like, "I was walking my cat when it started raining pizza." We laugh, and that helps us remember. Then we start a group activity. I work with Sarah, Ahmed, and Lucas. We have to create a story using the past continuous and simple past. At first, we all feel a little shy, but soon we're laughing and sharing ideas. Our story is about a robot who tries to cook spaghetti but ends up setting the kitchen on fire. When we present it to the class, even Miss Anna laughs out loud. At 10:30, we have a short break. I go outside with my friends. The sun is warm, and the schoolyard is full of students talking, laughing, and eating snacks. I open my bag and eat an apple. Sarah gives me a piece of her chocolate bar, and I say, "Thanks. You're the best." We talk about homework, weekend plans, and a new series on Netflix. The second class is math. It's not my favorite, but I try to stay focused. Mr. Brown is serious but kind. Today we learn about fractions and percentages. I try to follow along, but some parts are confusing. I raise my hand and ask a question. Mr. Brown explains it again, slower this time. "Ah, I get it now," I say. He nods and smiles. When the class ends, I feel proud of myself. I didn't give up. Even when something was hard, I asked for help. That's a small victory, and small victories matter. Lunchtime comes at 12:30. I go to the cafeteria with Emma and Lucas. The line is long, and the smell of pizza fills the air. We choose our food and find a table near the window. While we eat, we talk about music, teachers, and silly memories from last year. Lucas tells a joke about a banana who walks into a library. We all laugh so hard that people at other tables look at us. "Shh," Emma says, trying to stop laughing. But it's impossible. This is one of these moments I'll remember. Just pure, joyful laughter. After lunch, we have science. We're doing an experiment with magnets today. Each group has magnets, paper clips, and different materials to test. "Which things are magnetic?" our teacher asks. We try plastic, wood, coins, and even a spoon. The class becomes lively. Some students are surprised. Some get it wrong and laugh, but everyone is learning. I love lessons that let us move around and discover things. I write my results in the notebook. Magnets attract paper clips, coins, and nails, but not wood or plastic. I feel like a real scientist. In the last class, we have art. Finally, something relaxing. We are painting landscapes today. I choose to paint a mountain with a lake and trees. As I move the brush, I feel calm and peaceful. Time passes quickly when you're creating something. Emma paints a desert with a giant sun. Sarah paints a night sky full of stars. Everyone's work is different, and that's what makes it special. The teacher walks around the room and says kind things about our work. "Nice use of color," she tells me. I smile and feel proud. At 3 p.m., the final bell rings. We pack our things and say goodbye to our friends and teachers. The day felt long but full. full of words, numbers, colors, ideas, and connection. On the way out, I see our school janitor, Mr. James. He's sweeping the floor and humming. I say, "Hi, Mr. James." He smiles and says, "Hey there, have a good day." That little exchange warms my heart. Outside, the sun is still bright. I meet Emma at the gate. "Want to walk together?" she asks. "Sure," I reply. As we walk home, we talk about the day. The funny robot story, the pizza at lunch, the art we made. "School can be boring sometimes," Emma says, "but days like this remind me it's not so bad." I nod. "Yeah, I agree. It's these little things that make school feel good." We reach her street. "See you tomorrow," she says. "Bye, Emma." I wave and continue walking. The road home is quiet. I pass the same tree I see every day. It has a bird's nest in it now. I wonder if there are baby birds inside. By the time I get home, my bag feels heavy, but my heart feels light. Episode 3, Evening Time. Family, Reflection, and Rest. When I open the front door of my house, the smell of dinner fills the air. It's warm, inviting, and makes me feel like I've finally returned to my safe space. "I'm home!" I call out. My little brother runs toward me and hugs my legs. "Did you bring me something?" he asks with wide eyes. I laugh and ruffle his hair. "Only a smile," I say. My mom is in the kitchen, stirring a pot. She turns around and smiles. "How was school?" she asks. I tell her about our story in English class and the magnets in science. She listens carefully, like every word matters. I love that about her. Before dinner, I go to my room. I take off my shoes and lie on the bed for a minute. The silence feels good after a long day of voices, bells, and footsteps. I check my phone, just a few messages from friends. One is from Emma. "Don't forget the math homework." I smile and text back, "Already doing it." I sit at my desk and open my notebook. The math homework isn't too hard today, just some percentage problems. I focus for 20 minutes and finish it. Then I look at the English assignment. Write a short story using past tenses. I decide to write about a dream I had last week. It was about flying over the city at night. I let my imagination take over. While I'm writing, my brother walks in. "Can I sit with you?" he asks. I nod. He doesn't say anything, just sits and colors in his book. We're both in our own world, but somehow connected. It's a quiet, beautiful moment. At 6:30 p.m., dinner is ready. We all gather at the table. My mom made rice, chicken, and salad. My dad talks about his day at work. He had a funny meeting with a client who kept sneezing. We all laugh. My brother makes silly faces with a cucumber slice. "Look, I'm a monster!" he shouts. I almost choke on my drink from laughing. After dinner, we clean up together. I wash the dishes while my brother dries them. We splash a little water and giggle. My mom pretends to be angry. "You two are making a mess," she says, but we know she's smiling inside. Around 7:30, I go to the living room. My family is watching a game show on TV. I sit down and join them. We try to answer the questions before the contestants. "What is the capital of Canada?" the host asks. "Ottawa!" I shout. "Correct," the TV says. We cheer. I love these little games with my family. At 8:30, I head back to my room. It's time to slow down. I change into my pajamas and brush my teeth. Then I sit on my bed with a book. Tonight, I'm reading a story about a girl who travels the world alone. Her bravery inspires me. I imagine myself visiting new places: Paris, Tokyo, the Amazon rainforest. Before going to sleep, I write in my journal. Just a few lines. Today was good. I laughed, I learned, I helped my brother. I'm proud of myself. Then I write 3 things I'm grateful for. The funny robot story in English. Emma's kindness. Dinner with my family. It helps me end the day with a happy heart. I turn off the light. The room becomes quiet. Outside, I hear a dog barking in the distance. I close my eyes and breathe slowly. In, out, in, out. My mind replays the day. The alarm clock, the classroom, the art project, the bus ride, my mom's smile, my brother's laughter. I feel thankful. As I drift off to sleep, I whisper to myself, "You did your best today." And with that, my day ends. Softly, peacefully. My dear listener, thank you for walking with me through this simple but meaningful day. Maybe it wasn't full of big surprises or great adventures, but that's the beauty of it. In the small things, in the quiet mornings, in laughter with friends, in a hug from a little brother, we find the magic of life. We often wait for special moments, but forget that ordinary days are the true treasure. When we wake up with intention, learn with curiosity, and sleep with gratitude, our life becomes a beautiful rhythm. I hope you saw yourself in this story. Maybe in the schoolyard, maybe at the dinner table, or maybe in the silence of the night. And I hope you feel proud of your own day, no matter how it looked. So now, as you finish listening, take a moment, breathe, smile, and remember, every day is a chance to grow, to learn, and to love, even in the smallest ways. See you soon in the next story. With love and light, your English listening friend.